Yes, sir. Got my brothers up in here tonight, baby. Can't nobody tell me nothing. They can't tell me nothing tonight. Even though they Cowboy fans, we're going to get to that in a little bit. We're going to miss a good one.
Yeah, especially for that beat down.
Oh yeah. They getting their ass whooped. Florida, them Gators. He had a Gator head rubbing the head of it. Welcome to the front row. Come on down and take a front row seat with us so you get a clear picture of what we're saying, sports and other things, the way we see it, the way we speak it, and the way we bring it. This is Rob, aka the Big Cheese. I'll be your host and captain of the ship this evening. And by my side is usually Will, but he is not here tonight. I got two brothers, my brothers, with me tonight. And without further ado, in the immortal words of Jimmy Johnson, since we got two Cowboy fans in here, in the immortal words of Jimmy Johnson, y'all hear that? Yeah. This is what he said. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is the little extra. I like that. Yeah, the extra.
That little extra.
The little extra. Extraordinary. Man. Hey, the music produced to you is by Jay Reddy at Ball House Music. Hey, Jay Reddy, get with me. I need some more music. And this show is being brought to you by All P&P Pest Control. Y'all see a commercial later. Let's get right into it. Hey, tonight I got two special guests. My brother, my real brother, and my other real brother from another mother. We'll just do a quick intro. Marlon, hey, give a quick intro about yourself. Talk about your little cute dogs and whatever you want to talk about. And we'll get to Dell.
Yeah. Well, you know, this Marlon Simpson, sports fan, Cowboy fan, Rockets fan, UT Longhorns fan, you know, coming by way of in New Orleans right now.
Yeah.
I think if I can spring a ticket, I might try to go to this Clemson Ohio State game coming this Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they being tight on the tickets. But you know, by way of Atlanta, you know, so just here on the show. Here to talk about some good sports, talk about them Cowboys, about to make the playoffs, and you know, what about you know, they looking like a first round out. So you know, we gonna get into all that. You know, we gonna get into all that. You know, so
you talking about my Steelers look like a first round out?
I'm just saying, you know, they not looking too great, but we gonna get into that. We'll pass that over to Dale.
All right.
All right, what's up?
All right, Dale, go ahead.
All right, what's up? This is Dell Johnson coming to you from League City, Texas. Big Dallas Cowboy fan, big University of Texas fan, kind of a Rockets fan. I don't know. I root for them. Big sports fan. I'm all about sports. So we get into this conversation here just a little bit.
Yeah.
So we can get down on this Pittsburgh and Dallas thing.
Oh yeah. Hey, now Dale, I played with you. And I tell everybody we played with Chris. Now our classmate, he was quarterback. He played quarterback for us in high school. He's the GM of the coach right now.
Right.
And
real good dude.
Oh yeah. He gonna be on the show one day. We gonna interview him. I might get you on that day too. Yeah, you and Marlon, cause y'all got some background with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Sure.
Let's roll into it. We're going to start off with college football because when we get to pro football, it's going to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Fireworks and everything going to go out. God dog it.
Yeah.
That is Heisman thing. Y'all got any idea who gonna win this Heisman? I said Sunshine last week on the show. Well, y'all know who Sunshine is, huh? The Clemson quarterback. I call him Sunshine like off Remember the Titans. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor. Trevor.
You know, like on Remember the Titans, I call him Sunshine.
Yeah. Well, Marlon, I'll let you go ahead and go because you guys are going to be surprised who I'm going to pick.
All right. Sunshine, as you say, that's Trevor?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to agree with that. And the reason I'm going to agree with that is because I think they got to give it to him for the, totality of his college career.
Uh-huh.
I don't even necessarily think this was his best season. But, but I think, it's really, it's jacked up 2020 with the COVID. Teams ain't playing full schedules, games missed, all this stuff. So you don't even have a full slate of games, full slate of players, of seeing talent and all these things. And I think you see that in the pool. The pool is not, it's just not good.
Right.
It's not stacked as normal. They got trash in there, and he's not looking too good in this game right here. Just threw a pick six, so that don't bode well. In the bowl game there right before
what's the score?
It's 17-0 right now. He
threw
a pick six.
Tell Will hello while you at it. 17-0.
Yeah, hey Will.
17-0, Will.
Yeah, it was an ugly pick six too.
Yeah,
sitting right there. So, but I think it's a shoe in. I would look at it as shoe in for Trevor just to crown him in his crown him for his all his wins at Clemson and what he's done at Clemson his whole college career.
I don't think has he won the Heisman yet.
No, he hasn't.
Oh yeah, they're gonna give it to him, cuz they got to.
Yeah.
Hold on, Dell. Let me chime in on some people that's looking in. Everybody's looking in. Jimmy Marino, Donnie Simpson, Les Slew, Tommy Rush, Adrian, Stacy. What's up, P. Fran? What's up, Candy? All y'all, hey, keep tuning in, man. Hey, Dell, what you think about this Heisman thing, man? This Heisman race.
Well, in a way, I kind of agree with what both you and Marlon say about old Trevor.
Yeah.
Me being a former quarterback, so I kind of always lean toward the quarterback.
Right.
For the Heismans and in pros or whatnot. But this year, I'm going a little bit different. I'm going to go with Devontae Smith of Alabama. I tell you why. A couple reasons why.
Right.
First of all, he's unstoppable. Can't nobody hold him. I don't care if you're in zone, you're in man. I don't care what defensive coverage you got. You can't hold him. You can't stop him. He's super duper fast. But the reason I pick him is because he's from Amen, Louisiana, which is 10 miles down the road from my hometown. so I got to go with the hometown guy.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith. Yeah, Amen.
Right. Yeah. I think it's gonna be out of him and Sunshine. Cause to me, I said this too about sometimes about Alabama quarterbacks, and I think it's about this one. Sometimes your talent is so high, that you're not really throwing guys open. To me, it's like your talent's so high, you ain't really doing that. You just really managing the game.
Yeah. If
you can manage the game, you're gonna win 99% of those games with the talent. You got more talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna win that. So you got Smith there.
Yep.
And Marlon, you got Sunshine, huh? I said Sunshine too.
Yeah, Sunshine. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, another thing too, to piggyback on that, you got Alabama. The thing is, the best thing about Alabama is that defense.
Yeah.
So you got defense, shutting other teams down, giving you the ball back with good field position, giving you back the ball with turnovers, all this stuff.
Right.
You can take some risk. You can slow play it because you got that strong defense behind you.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
That goes a long way and make Just look good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I just think that with old Trevor, I think that I agree with you. He hadn't won that Heisman yet. He's the golden boy right now, so I can understand them wanting to go ahead and give it to him, but I think it's just time to change up.
Right.
When is the last time anybody other than a quarterback won the Heisman?
Exactly. It's been a minute. What's the boy from Tennessee, the running back? Henry.
No, it was a quarterback. Tennessee.
No, Henry. Henry was
it
last.
Henry that won?
I think Henry won the Heisman
Okay, maybe he did.
a few years ago. Yeah, that's the last one I can remember.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move on from that. Now, I want to get into these playoffs. Me and Will have been having a standard thing. To me, college football is getting stagnant. And what I mean by stagnant is, we watch football. When we was growing up, we watched football all the time. And so now, I find myself not even hardly watching Saturday football because everything is predictable. And I tell Will, I say, Saturday's predictable, Sunday is unpredictable. And to me, when it get predictable, you start getting less eyes on it. Right? And so I came up with this scheme to make the college football playoff better. To me, have y'all watched any of the bowl games besides this Texas game and Florida? What's going on tonight? I ain't really watched none of them.
Last night was my first.
Yeah. I watched too many. I watched for a few minutes, walk by the TV, check things out,
right.
Keep things. Yep.
Now, this is my scheme. When I went to college at Tarleton, right, we had 16 teams, right, in the playoffs.
Yeah.
If you do that with the NCAA right now, and you make it like 4 weeks going down to the championship, everybody gonna watch them games because they feed in to the next game. They playoff game. Every game is a playoff game, right?
Yeah.
That'll make the viewership for the bowl games way much more. It'll make more money for that bowl game and everything.
Yeah, it's just like March Madness. The basketball playoff, man. You watch it because each game
means something. Yeah,
means something, and then it goes up to the ultimate game,
the next game. Right, yeah. right. And I don't know what they're gonna do. They're gonna increase it, but they're gonna probably increase it to 8. But I really think they need by 16. That'll make, say, like if you had 16, you might have Texas in there. Whoever the first, you have all the major divisions, top 5, and then you have 8, 9 at large. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be some automatics because whoever lose the SEC championship, they're gonna be in probably. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Whoever lose the ACC championship, they're gonna probably be in. But man, I think it'll resurrect the bowl season for college football.
But the thing is one thing I see maybe a problem because you're gonna have the number 1 team, which is number 1 seed, right, playing the 16th seed.
Right.
I don't know about that. You know what I mean? Is that a fair?
Hey, that'll be fair. That team, whoever the 16th team is, they gonna want that game. Yeah. One is gonna bring money to their school, and whoever the sponsorship for that bowl game, they gonna want that game too.
Yeah,
because that's gonna bring money to that bowl.
Well, one thing too, and I'll tell you what makes the NCAA, the basketball, so attractive, because when you versus like the NBA that plays a 7-game series, when you play one game, anything can happen that one day.
Exactly. Exactly.
You have a bad day, and you could get bounced out of the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus the 7-game series where 99 times out of 100 the best team gonna win.
Right.
Like you could have some Cinderellas, get on a run.
Yeah.
And get in the Final Four or the championship.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Like look, Marlon. If you have a matchup, say you got Miami and Michigan, right? And they playing in Green Bay, and it's snowing. You see what I'm saying? Miami gonna have a problem. They gonna have to bring their A game. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it'll bring interest. You could change up, match up. It'll just be different. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you don't have predictability, it brings interest to me.
Yeah, and back to what you were saying, Marlon, about that basketball tournament. I mean, it'd be the same in football, man. Whether it's the first seed, number 1 seed, or the 16th seed, that 16th seed is still a top team. I mean, it's probably going to come out of one of the Power 5 conferences, and it's going to probably either be like maybe the winner out of one of those conferences or the runner-up out of one of those conferences. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, any given Saturday, something can happen. So it would bring back the excitement and the anticipation, and like I say, one game and you bounce, and then you're on to the next.
Right. Now, last week, did y'all see my picks for the championship?
No.
So I need y'all's. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting everybody on record. You know what I'm saying? Who they picks for the championship? We got Rose Bowl Friday night, Alabama versus Notre Dame. Right? Yeah, and then that later on that night, we got Clemson and Ohio State.
Yeah.
I say it's gonna be a Clemson Alabama championship again with Clemson winning that thing. You know? So I think Trevor Lawrence gonna go out on top.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think it's gonna be a Clemson Alabama game also. I don't know, man. I mean, I know that Clemson is, that's a high powerful offense. Man, Alabama, they wear you down, man. And
man, shoot.
It would surprise me if Alabama, if it's a close game, Alabama will win. But they'll wear Clemson down. If Clemson jump out there on them and run up the score,
right?
One thing. So me personally, I'd probably say it'd be Alabama. Alabama will probably beat Clemson.
Yeah, that's that. I went with the safe pick. And just like you, Dell, you towards the quarterbacks, right? I'm towards the running back. I'm looking at the running backs. I like ATN.
ATN, yeah.
I like Najee Harris.
Yeah.
I watched Najee Harris real close this year. That boy, he another beast. I'm like, man. Woo.
This year I've been doing a lot of work at Clemson for my business.
Right.
So, I got my gear straight from the Clemson campus.
Oh, yeah.
In New Orleans, ready to celebrate with the Clemson Tigers. They came in town, so we gonna go down to Bourbon and see if we can find us some Clemson fans.
Oh, they're gonna be in there.
Oh, they in town this weekend, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Sugar Bowl. God, dog. Man. I wish I was still down there with you.
Yeah. They're going to be on Bourbon. You know they're going to be on Bourbon.
Oh, yeah. I know they is.
I flew around to go down there this weekend.
You know he at the house by himself, Bill.
Yeah, for real. You laughing. You laughing, but
come on down.
Mike, come on down that way.
I'm in the house by myself. Come on down.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
So, Dale, you got Alabama, huh?
Yeah, I pick Alabama. I just think it's going to be a physical, bruising type of a game.
Right.
And I just think that, like I said, Alabama, their offense will wear you down.
Right.
I just think the defense is going to lean on them. And I think it'll be close, but I think Alabama will probably pull it out.
Right. And see, last year, I think I picked Clemson last year, but I thought they receivers would do a lot better. T. Higgins didn't show me nothing last year in that game, man. They receivers was looking. And really the receiver that balled out was that LSU guy that ain't out yet. I forgot his
yeah, I can't think of his name. I know you're talking about.
He gonna be a beast.
One thing is Clemson coordinator, he got COVID. So he ain't make it. And he the play caller.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got another guy gonna be calling the plays. So I don't know how it's gonna affect them or how much it's gonna affect them.
So y'all ain't giving Ohio State a chance, because last time they did this when y'all boy Zeke They got in before TCU and somebody else, right? The committee put them in, really, because they had 2 losses, right? And they came in and they won that bitch. They won it.
Yeah.
With Zeke and them and Cordell, whatever his name, Cordell, what was that quarterback? Some Cordell, right?
Yeah.
Well, they ain't got Zeke. That's
well, yeah, they ain't got
not even with Zeke, but they had a crazy offensive line too when they had Zeke, you know.
Right. Yeah.
But I tell you what they do have motivation from Dab Sweeney basically saying that they should. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Y'all the number 11 team, man. Y'all really ain't played nobody. Only played 5 games, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So they got bulletin board material to fire them up.
Right.
To definitely show up and play.
Yeah.
They might have stirred up the bees nest. He might have stirred up the bees nest with that one. You know.
Oh, I know.
We gonna see.
I know they did. Is there anything in college y'all want to? I know y'all. You know, we all UT fans. We're gonna go on and do that for a little bit. Let me turn the page back. We all UT fans, and we just talking off air about what's wrong with UT, right?
Yeah.
And I said they got the same thing. You know, y'all Cowboy fans, you know, y'all got that country club attitude. So I said UT got the same problem that the Cowboys got.
What's that?
Guys get there, right? And then what they do, they automatically think that they're entitled. I'm a Cowboy, and everybody in town treat them like they king and royalty around here. And y'all ain't did nothing in since 96.
That's every big school town. That's every NFL team.
No, it ain't. That ain't Steelers. Steelers, you man. What have you? Hey, we trying to get number 7. I ain't trying to hear about number 6. I ain't trying to hear about. How about them three Super Bowls y'all gave you in the 90s? They ain't trying to hear about that in Pittsburgh. You been to Pittsburgh with us? Am I right there? They trying to hear anything about the whole Super Bowl way back in the 90s? They ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, they got a different mentality up there, no doubt about it.
Exactly.
It's a different mentality.
I mean, the players still get treated like royalty and all this, but I think it's the mentality of the culture of the organization.
And and the fans and the town, I think too. Don't you think it all go together?
Nah. Fans want to win. What you talking about? You know what I mean?
Well, I think
fans want to win. Yeah.
I ain't think it's the fans outside. I'm talking about the fans in the town. The fans in this town, it ain't like y'all.
What are you talking about, man? I mean,
the fans in this town is not like y'all, man. I'm telling you.
It's probably not as what word am I looking for?
These fans is not like Pittsburgh fans. They not like any fans that's trying to win.
Well, you know, we've been to several stadiums, and
right.
And I will tell you that Pittsburgh Stadium is probably one of the most intense stadiums I've ever been in, and that is a difference,
right?
From Pittsburgh and Dallas,
right?
That intensity is not there in Dallas. The fans are there, and the fans are rooting because we all want to win, but it's a different type of mentality when you're in those stadiums. You know?
I mean, it's the players on the field that's, you know what I mean? Like the damn fans ain't making no plays. You gonna put they not winning because not winning champion because of the fans?
No. That's not what I'm saying. That's probably what Rob's saying.
Talking about the fans.
Okay.
Yeah, with the fans, the players on the field.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you saying the players are being lax because the fans are lax?
Well, that's why I was waiting for you to say that. You know why? Because it's not really the fans. It's the administration.
Right. It's the organization. It's the culture.
It's the culture of the organization. And you would think the fans would drive the culture of the, but I think the fans do drive the culture of the organization. But
it's not necessarily fans, but the town or the city has a culture. Dallas has a culture that's different than Pittsburgh.
Right.
You know,
exactly.
Different than New York, different than LA,
right.
Different than Miami.
Exactly. I think that drives the culture of the administration. Sometimes.
It can.
Yeah, it can. It can.
It bleeds over.
Right.
You know what I mean? It bleeds over. But you know, we got a big thing, you know, with Dallas, you know.
But now get back to you. Get back to UT. Don't get up. We're not talking pro right now.
Yeah, that's where we was at.
No, get back to you. Get back to UT. I'm trying UT. I'm talking about the culture of the city.
Okay.
Right. We're gonna talk Dallas later. The culture of the city of Austin. Okay. Right. I ain't talking about the culture of the city. The culture of the school. Especially you went to school there, Marlon, and I hung out with the school a lot, the school peoples. So the culture of the school with the administration and with the players, I think it all bleeds into UT. You know how I used to say they make them soft.
Well, here's the thing. I went to school there when they had Mac Brown, and Mac Brown gave you 10 wins a year. You know what I mean? Now, he will give you 10 wins a year. He will, you know what I mean? But you know, he needed some superstar players to get him over that edge. My problem with UT is they never really develop their players.
Right.
They always get a top 5 recruiting class. UT top 5, top 3 recruiting class. Every single year. They are recruiting in the best state. They got hands down first pick in the best state in the union for the best players.
Yes.
And this great recruiting class every year, and they don't develop their players, and I don't understand the culture. I understand the culture of the coaching, that they don't develop their players to be those superstars. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What'd you say, Dell?
Yeah, that's what I was saying off camera, Rob, when you and I was talking, is I said for some reason, ever since Mac Brown left, they haven't developed those players that they get. Now,
right.
I would say so far, Mac Brown didn't develop them either.
He didn't.
He just brought in top recruiting classes every year.
Right, that's it. I mean? That's it.
He should have won more championships.
I agree.
You know
he could never find a really good quarterback.
Well, he made mistakes on quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You know, I still hold him accountable for Major Applewhite and Chris Sims. He made a mistake right there. If he'd have played Major Applewhite, we'd have had 2 more championships. Chris Sims, sorry ass, was a bust. He was a bust in college, and he was a bust in the pros. Yep. Right. And he gave him the position, and he didn't make him work for it. To me, when you don't make a player work for a position, he didn't earn a position. If you don't earn something, then you treat it differently, and you didn't earn it. Shit, you sorry as hell. Shit.
So
you ain't gonna play.
Right.
Well, I thought the big change was honestly after Texas lost that national championship game to Alabama that year.
Yeah.
After that year, Mac Brown went to a different type of mentality. He figured that in order to beat an Alabama type team, I have to be like an Alabama team.
Mm-hmm.
So he tried to, become one of those powerhouse, strong, bully you around the field type of teams, which he didn't have the team built for that.
No.
And that team, after that national championship loss, they fell off and they haven't recovered from it.
Yeah,
I don't think he should have done it. I mean, if McCoy stays healthy that game,
then we probably beat Alabama.
They probably would have beat him. I agree.
It's a good shot. I think we would have won that game if he went out hurt.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't understand why he wanted to shift. I mean, I think he had him. You know what I mean?
Right.
It just his quarterback went out hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He couldn't come back.
Yeah.
You know, that's. I think
that was
a bad break.
That was like the kiss of death for Mac Brown because he switched it all up. And when he did that, the team fell off, and like I say, hadn't recovered to this day. That 1 year, a couple years ago, we went to the Sugar Bowl. We thought we were back. And see what happened after that.
Let me ask y'all a question. What do y'all think about Deion? Deion going to Jackson State.
Oh, we've been talking about that on the show, man.
Yeah.
Deion is changing some things with HBCUs. I always said something, especially after the George Floyd thing. Yeah. I had this movement that all the black kids go to HBCUs.
It started right.
Long after that. And to me, if the top-notch recruits go to HBCUs, you know what's gonna happen, Marlon? That money recycled to the black community, man. Yeah. And those stadiums that Texas A&M and Texas got, them stadiums will be at TSU and JSU, Alcorn State. They have big stadiums like that. Then the TV money be over there. Because ain't nobody watching underdeveloped talent somewhere else. They're going to watch the top-notch talent. And the top-notch talent at the HBCUs, that's what they're going to be watching.
Yeah, I think you're right, Rob. After that George Floyd thing, there were a lot of top recruits that decided to go to HBCU.
Right.
Of course, not as many as we want to see, but a lot of them did start going. And like I say, with Deion Sanders going over there, man, he's picking up a bunch of guys out of the portal from D1 schools, and getting, a couple of top recruits to go there. So
right.
I think if you could see HBCU teams start to get in the top 20, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, right, these kids, they want to go to a program that has that visibility that could possibly get them to the next level. Yeah. Get them to the NFL, get them to the whatever have you, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think if you can start getting, some talent to move over, it's not going to be all move once. You're going to get some talent to move over. You're going to get some good teams, some teams that can play with the D1 schools, and the big boys, because they have some good talent and skill positions. If you start seeing some of those teams cross over into the top 20, top 25 and playing on the big stage, I think you can see a much larger shift in this next generation of kids. You're talking about the next 5 years, next 10 years. Yeah. You know what I mean? Kids coming out of high school and really giving HBCUs a look. You know what I mean? Really giving them a shot to say, hey, what y'all got to offer? Let me come visit and things like that. But I mean, and right now, if you're a top kid coming out, it's a hard sell to you. If you got the Texases, the Alabamas, and all those guys, the guys in the big schools, the A&Ms, you got them guys really considering you. I mean, do you really want to risk going to a HBCU?
Well, the thing is, Marlon, that Deion did before the season that got disrupted by the COVID. I don't know if you remember, they was going to have a HBCU combine.
Okay.
And you don't remember that? He was setting it up. Well, all the HBCUs had a HBCU combine, and all the pro scouts come out there, and they watch the HBCU combine, below the players that they already know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Then you get more exposure. I think really it's just a matter of a little bit more exposure, and if they start picking out guys like that, to me. If you're a top notch guy, it don't matter where you at, they're gonna get you. They're gonna find you.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. You can look around the league, guys come from little schools all over the place. It's just
you got guys from school, you got guys they didn't go to school.
Right. It's just getting exposure, you know what I'm saying? And so it's gonna be interesting to see going forward with the racial climate. I'm liking the HBCU stuff. I'm liking what Deion doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if they ever start that back again where they do the HBCU combine, it'd be off the chain. I'm definitely gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm trying to be at the NFL combine with Chris. You know they have it every year.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about that too.
I'm like, how can I get to the combine with Chris and them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You see what I'm saying, Marlon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But before, I think it would help for the kids coming out. You know, if some teams can start to get in that top 25 and start to get that primetime television play.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That'll go a long way. If I'm a kid growing up and I see Jackson State on the television,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then okay, that's a program that I can look. You know what I mean? That I can look at. You know.
Right.
And things. So I think this is good. I think it's a start. And you know, and everything got to start somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hopefully they can build on it, continue to build on it, and you know, I mean, it's still paradigm shift 5-10 years down the road, and it might take 10 years. You know what I mean? Of slow progression, but yeah, I mean, it can happen. You know, but this is a good start.
All right,
you know?
hey man,
a good start.
We're gonna move.
We got to take those. The teams now gotta build.
Yeah. I got you. Hey, we gonna move and do a commercial. We're gonna pay some bills, and then what we're gonna do is move on to the NFL. Everybody chiming in about these damn Steelers and Cowboys. Y'all had, man, God damn. Man. Ooh, it's gonna be on. Hey, look, what happened if the Steelers and the Cowboys make it to the Super Bowl? That would be ridiculous.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be so ridiculous, man.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pay some bills, man. Your mics is hot. All PNP Pest Control coming up right now. Take 2-minute break if y'all need to, brother.
All
right.
I'm Alan Preston. Together,
we're all PNP Pest. I started in pest control in 1991.
I started in pest control in 1997 for myself.
In 2006, I founded my company, Pro Red Pest Management.
In 1997, I started AP2 Bugs.
So I've been knowing Alan for over 10 years. Good guy. So in 2012, we founded our company together. All PNP Pest Management. That's two P's, Preston and Potts.
I'm the Preston, and he the Potts.
When I first got a pest control, I was intrigued by it. I have a great passion. Right today, even 30 years later, I still have the same passion I had when I first started.
Because pest control is something that my whole life I've always been around. Growing up in the country, little town called Hitchcock, and all the way to now, it's something I always like pest control. They always told me, find something you love to do. You know what to do in your life. And right now, between me and me, it's not just our job, it's our passion.
We offer a lot of services such as bed bugs, termites, mosquitoes, rodent control, and exclusives. We show you how you can help us solve these problems, such as moisture around the house, pots that collect water, that's in mosquito control, holes in your foundation issues, weep holes, gaps in your doors, open gaps above the roof line.
The bugs are bugging you, you should be bugging us.
So contact us at the information below.
I guess about a month ago, and it was cool, but ain't like the old Jamaica, man. I mean, everything was shut down by 10 o'clock.
What's up, man? We back.
All right.
You took your little break. Now it's time to get down to the nitty gritty, man. Okay, first we're gonna talk about Dwayne Haskins. You know, hey, what y'all think about that fool, man? Dell, you're a quarterback. Let me hear what you got to say, man. You're a quarterback.
Man, I don't know, man. You know, it's hard to say. It's like he hadn't matured. He still think he in college.
Yeah.
You know, they said a while back, and I don't know if they still have that, but you know, when those young kids come out of college and go into pros, man, they need to put them in some kind of I think they have some kind of like a freshman or rookie symposium or something they put them through, but they need to get them guys some role models or something, man, because some people just don't know how to handle it when they get into that big money and big city. And
what's up, Keon?
Yeah, I just don't think he ever really matured, man. He just partying like he's still in college.
Right. And you know the thing I didn't know is he from DC. And you know what we always say about staying in your hometown, dog? That's like you being in Texas City playing for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That ain't never really too good.
No, that ain't gonna be too good, dog.
I think I do remember him being from DC.
Yeah, he from DC. Think about all your homeboys there.
Yeah.
You the number one pick of the DC Redskins. You know? That's crazy.
And see, the thing is he, you know, at the end of the day, he's not performing on the field. Because you perform on the field, a lot of this other stuff gets pushed under the rug. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What's up, Trisha?
Everybody's talking good about you. Everybody loves you. Nobody can say anything bad about you.
Right.
Yeah, okay?
Right.
Somebody do say something bad, they just hating. You know what I mean? Because you ain't to send my quarterback that's performing on a national stage in NFL, you're not going to get him, you know, tied up with some bullcorn.
Right.
You know what
right.
I mean?
Right.
You know, at the end of the day, if he makes some mistake, it's like, oh, he just young. That's what young boys. He just a young boy. You know what I mean? But he's performing on the field. They'll overlook that.
Yeah.
They'll just, oh, that's just some young boy stuff. You know, he just coming out.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But the fact that he's not performing on the field, somebody needs to tell him, hey man, you know,
hey,
all that after you just lost, you know.
Yeah, you can't. He ain't done nothing. I can see if you was AB. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Yeah.
AB had to take months to destroy his stuff. That's how good he was. It took months to destroy his and teams and multiple teams to destroy his stuff.
But he back.
Yeah. He back. Somebody always get a chance. He got the talent. You know what I'm saying?
I think he'll get another shot. Probably. I saw an article today. They were saying some teams are kind of looking at him. He may get another opportunity, but man, you can't let that opportunity slide, man.
Man.
Yeah, the next opportunity he get though, he gonna have to earn it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know. Now that's the giving the starting job and all this stuff, no more. He's over for him.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
Time, you know, he gonna have to earn it.
Yeah, he gonna start out like third string, second string, you know.
Have to work his way up.
Yeah.
Maybe Pittsburgh will pick him up. You know, y'all gonna be looking for somebody here soon.
What?
Yeah.
Shit, Ben gonna play 2 more years, baby.
What you tell me about Ben playing? You never win a Super Bowl as long as he is behind the center.
Man, hey, it's Super Bowl to bust long Ben back there, man. All right, let's move on to something y'all know strong, y'all strong about. You know what I'm saying? These Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
Should I say something about them, or y'all just gonna take over what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Now the Cowboys, last week y'all played the Eagles. Week before that y'all played somebody Cyrus Hill, and week before that y'all played Cyrus Hill. Cause now y'all on a winning streak, and everybody in town come up to me talking about, how about them Cowboys? I'm like, I started laughing at they motherfucker ass. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hilarious. What y'all gonna do? What y'all really trying to do?
Well, I tell you what, look like Washington is hurting in the quarterback position.
Yeah.
So I can't say Washington is gonna win this.
We ain't talking about why. We talking about y'all.
That bleeds into us. So I think if we can get a win this weekend, we might find ourselves in the playoffs. It's a good chance.
Then the all over, Rob.
Then the what?
We be the same boat as y'all in.
Man.
We'll be hosting the game.
We roll into the playoffs with a winning streak. Not like Pittsburgh backing in, okay? All right.
We won last week, man.
But you lost.
Y'all shouldn't have won that game. Y'all played terrible. Okay, got dogged.
Man, hey, well, I always say if was a fifth.
Well, I will tell you this.
We all be drunk. We'll all be drunk, baby. If it was a fifth, we all be drunk.
You don't get no running game. You be bouncing the first round.
Yeah, well,
you might be right about that.
It ain't in the running game. It's that defense.
We not gonna look. Steelers is not gonna automatically come up with a running game.
That's true.
Not between now and the Super Bowl. So we gonna have to makeshift it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So what's gonna have to happen? This is our key to winning. If you want to know the Steelers' key to winning, what did we do that made us come out that game? We let Ben control the show on the field. We let him go no huddle, call the plays, what he see. What I would do, since we changed the conversation to the Steelers, what I would do is start the game out, whoever we played in the playoffs, start the game out, no huddle. Let Ben call the plays from the line. Try to get a lead. Maybe the second quarter, start calling plays from the sideline. Come out third quarter, no huddle again, baby. You know what I'm saying? And I do the same thing the late part of the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like I told you, man, they did look, man, at the second half. I was like, man, what happened? But then I heard about him calling his own plays.
Right.
But, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see, man. I mean, they are backing into the playoffs, but they there.
Right.
I mean, if we win, we in there and we on a winning streak. So, and you're supposed to get hot at the right time. And right now, we're getting hot.
So the thing is, we don't worry about making the playoff. We worry about Super Bowl. So what do y'all see the Steelers as far as maybe making a run at the Super Bowl? Because to me, I done seen Big Ben in three different situations where we made a run to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Do you see that in him this time?
I think the defense is taking too many injuries, and they not the defense that y'all started the season with. I think that's the big problem here. And y'all are giving up a lot of points, and not shutting down these teams. And I mean, I'm watching teams get easy touchdowns on Pittsburgh, and that wasn't happening early in the season. You weren't getting no easy touchdown. If you got a touchdown, you worked for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm seeing folks open, catching the ball, ain't nobody around. I'm like, is this Pittsburgh? 5 people 5 yards away. That's not still a defense. If you catch a ball, somebody is on your back. You know what I mean? Right there. Yeah. And it was just surprising me how I saw some teams up and down the field on y'all these last few games. And I'm just like, when you get into those playoffs and y'all, it's all about defense in Pittsburgh. I mean, you ain't gonna be able to beat no Kansas City. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna City if you can't play no defense on those guys.
Yeah.
You can't outrun that offense.
Well, the thing, Kansas City, to me, it's just me. It's only so much defense you can play in the league. They don't let us play defense. You remember when that first game we went to in Pittsburgh, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
They don't let us play defense like that no more. Ain't no James Harden. They don't let James Harden come through and knock the shit out of you and all that shit. They don't even let our offense play like we used to. With Hines Ward knocking the shit out of motherfuckers. They don't let you do that no more.
Yeah.
So we had to find different ways to play, I think. So it's gonna be interesting down the stretch. I still believe in this is what I said last week. Donnie, Marlon, you know Donnie, our cousin Donnie, and Stacy.
Okay.
What's up, Stacy? I see you on the chat chiming in. Somebody run the ball. We can't run the ball. Hey, they was on here last week, and I was like, look, I got 2 words. Everything was dire. And my 2 words was Mike Tomlin. when we get against the wall, Mike Tomlin always some kind of way pull it out. I don't know how. When we lost Ben last year, if we'd have kept what's that quarterback there?
Which one?
Our backup we got now, the black one from Tennessee.
Oh yeah, Dobbs.
If we'd have kept Dobbs, we probably would have been in the playoffs. We had Rudolph and Duck Dynasty. Yeah, Rudolph and Duck Dynasty, cuz they were trying, man, but god dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, what your Cowboys gonna do? Man, I'm tired. You already know what we gonna do, cuz. We gonna probably win. We gonna probably beat Cleveland with Rudolph, because Rudolph got a bone to pick with them. And we're gonna probably go in the playoffs with a little bit of roll. We're going to win the first game. Now, that second game is going to be iffy. If we win that second game, we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to tell you that right now. If we win the second game, we're going to win the NFC Championship game. Let me tell you that. Whoever that second game is, we win them. If we win that, we're going to the Super Bowl. Now, what the Cowboys going to do? You know what I'm saying?
I will say this. It's been a crazy, sad season for me as a Cowboy fan. But I will say, y'all playing good. Right
hey, it's coming back around.
I do believe that they'll win Sunday and get into the playoffs. I will say that.
Ooh.
Now I can't speak past that. I don't know. I think Tampa Bay may be coming to Dallas first game if they get in. That's gonna be tough. But
which team you looking at? If Dallas gonna the playoff game. So who they looking at playing?
You're gonna play the number one wild card matchup. Whoever that is, probably Tampa Bay. I imagine.
Tampa Bay, I think.
Okay.
We be hosting that game.
Hey,
but back to
you at home, you win.
Back to my.
You say, hold on, time out, fucking time out. What you say? I want to get.
If you at home, you can win. Now, if we just have to go on the road that first game, I'd be like, okay, we're going to be one and done. But we at home, we got a legitimate shot to win. The way we playing, we got a legitimate shot to win at home. We do.
Who the hell y'all done won the last few games, cuz?
Look, man, it don't make no difference who
they
play. They all NFL
teams. Yeah. The NFL teams we playing, they ain't playing the college.
Okay, but I'm saying when you get in the playoffs, you ain't gonna be bullcorning.
I got that.
Yeah.
All right.
I got that. We ain't been.
First, y'all gotta make it. We already made it. Y'all ain't made it yet, man. I don't hear that shit, man. You know what I'm talking about?
We'll be talking about this.
Let me ask you something. So I'm going on to Dak. I'm gonna go to Dak now. Y'all gonna sign Dak, or y'all gonna give him the?
Who signed?
Yeah. We might be after we win the Super Bowl. Ben gonna retire, and then we're gonna be looking for a quarterback.
Yeah, y'all gonna get Haskins and sit him behind Ben
Haskins.
for a couple years.
No, I don't want Haskins. I'd rather take your quarterback. How about that?
Yeah. You don't need to take my quarterback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So notice though, the last 3 games, Cowboys have scored 37 points, 41 points, and 30 points.
What's the opponents? Since you pull the shit up and look at who the opponents is then.
Is it an NFL team?
Huh?
Eagles, the 40, and the Bengals.
Who? Hold on, top. The Bengals?
Bengals. 49ers and the Eagles. Okay?
And them top notch teams? Yeah, I'm not saying.
And they top notch, but I'm saying these some of the same team, especially the Bengals that gave y'all trouble just recently.
Well, you know, we was tired, cuz we've been tired. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think y'all the season. I think y'all ready to turn it in.
No, we was tired, man. You know, all y'all teams, the Tennessee, Baltimore, everybody want to hang out and get the COVID and shit, change our schedule around. You know what I'm saying? We can't get no rest. So we get some rest now. We'll be ready.
All right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So anybody else? Who y'all want to talk about, man? We can open it up.
Shoot,
who y'all play next week? Y'all play the Giants. What y'all gonna do with the Giants?
We'll beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
It's gonna be a tough one there.
You know they got their quarterback back, right?
It's in New York too.
Yeah, it's in New York.
Yeah.
And y'all skated the game in Dallas. Y'all skated. They should have won that game. The Giants should have won. Yeah, the Giants should have won that damn game,
early
man.
on in the season, we wasn't playing as good as we're playing now.
Boy, I wish I had my Uncle Andrew on here. He'd get on y'all ass, cause he's a Giants fan. Marlon, what? Y'all skated that game.
It's gonna be a tough one in New York. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a tough one in New York.
It always is.
So if we division rivalries like this is always tough. You know what I mean? When you got a lot of on the line and all that. So Giants ain't got nothing to play for. You know.
Right.
So
that's a spoiler.
That'll make their day to keep us from the playoffs.
Right.
So
you know,
so
Don, yeah, Donnie said no excuses here. He said no excuses on the Dallas Cowboys side.
We want to play.
Yeah.
If they play like they've been playing the last couple of weeks, they should win the game. I can say it won't be easy, but I think they should be able to win it.
Yeah, and the defense has been leading, man. The defense been showing up. Defense been getting turnovers. You know, our defense got a lead.
Yeah. Now, okay, we finna about ready to close out the show, but I want to get one more thing in, man. Now, what is your predictions for the AFC, right? And NFC. I'm doing like this so y'all can hear me real good. AFC and NFC championship. I ain't asking you Super Bowl winner yet because we're going to do that later, right? I might chime y'all in later. But I need your AFC and NFC players. Your NFC and AFC teams in the championship game.
I can see the AFC being, I can see it. It'll be Kansas City. I think Kansas City will be there.
Kansas City, who else?
I'm not sure about that. I would say Pittsburgh in Kansas City, but Pittsburgh won't be able to win that game.
We ain't talking about what's going to win. We talking about who's going to beat us.
I would say Kansas City and Pittsburgh.
Okay. That's what I said Kansas. I said Tennessee and Pittsburgh, actually.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Man, that might be Kansas City, Tennessee.
Marlon, what's your yeah, that's a good one too. Marlon, what's your you can change it, Dell. You want to change it?
Let me think about that.
All right. Marlon, what's your AFC championship game, baby?
I would say Kansas City, and I would say Baltimore, but Baltimore is going to be a wild card.
Why y'all keep picking Kansas City? To me, man, it's hard to win a Super Bowl. Even if you look good like you're going to win a Super Bowl, it's hard to get back to the motherfucker. The way Kansas City did it last year, they ain't gonna be able to do that shit. Getting down 20-something, 30-something, and talking about come back winning. They ain't gonna be able to do that shit this year.
Who said they gonna fall behind like that this year?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They playing, man. They playing. Last week was the first time I seen them when they was vulnerable.
No, the last 6-7 games, they won by under 10 points. It ain't like they blowing motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they
10 was 1. It's a win, but they struggled. They struggled last week.
They struggling. For them, they struggling the last 4-5 weeks.
Nah, it ain't for them. They winning. If you say winning by 10 points, that's a pretty good win.
Okay.
Last week they struggled big time.
Okay, we got Stacey Payne up in here. He say the same thing, and I laugh at him because they act like Kansas City unbeatable, and I'm like, they looking beatable. Marlon, where you at? You got KC and who?
I would say Baltimore, but Baltimore gonna be a wild card team, so they would actually have to play Kansas City before then. So at that point, I would probably say Tennessee. I have to go with Tennessee.
Yeah.
KC in Tennessee?
Yeah. I'm gonna change mine to Tennessee too because of that run game, man. And you know how the weather's gonna get here in the next couple of weeks. So
hey, It don't matter. When everything over next week, I'm gonna shoot y'all at. Next week we shooting everybody in to get their picks for the playoff. All right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a certain time y'all call in. We're gonna shoot y'all in, get y'all predictions next week. All right? So we can make them right now, then we're gonna make them again. All right, NFC. Dallas and who?
I would say Green Bay. Green Bay. Man, I don't know. It's hard to say now because Dallas is not in the playoffs. But if Dallas got into the playoffs, I'd say Green Bay and Dallas.
Like I said, we're gonna have a show next week. I'm having specific times y'all gonna have to call in on the Zoom, and we're gonna get y'all predictions. You know what I'm saying? Specific times, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So you got Green Bay and who right now, there? Just for right now.
Okay, since Dallas is not in the playoffs right now, I'd say Green Bay and probably Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, okay. Yo. I ain't gonna hold y'all specific tonight. Next week, I'm holding y'all ass specific because everything be set. You know what I'm saying? Marlon, who you got pre-game, baby?
I'm gonna go Green Bay and the Saints. I'm gonna put the Saints.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
Put the Saints now.
But the problem is, to me, this the problem. If it goes through Green Bay, all these warm weather teams and all these motherfuckers playing these domes, man,
it's gonna be rough.
If I'm coming from Texas City and I'm going to play in below 5-degree weather, you know how well we went with the Pittsburgh that first time? Oh shit, no, Mike. I can't play with goddamn football in the goddamn weather.
Yeah.
Huh?
And Rodgers, he know how to master that weather. It don't make no difference to him in that weather.
But they up there all the time. If you walking around in the environment in it, your body gets acclimated. Your body's already acclimated, so it ain't nothing to you.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough to beat Green Bay.
You ain't walking. You ain't hanging out at South Beach.
Man, just think if you was hanging out at South Beach and then you had to go up there and play.
Rough.
Oh, it's rough. That's rough than a mud, man.
You know that you can see when we was at the game the first Steelers Cowboys, them cats came out the field. They were huddled around the heater. You know what I mean? Them came out and straight to the heater and stayed on the heater. You know what I mean? Before going out on the field, you know, it's like if you look over there at the Steelers sideline, they just spread out all over the sideline.
Man, they ain't doing nothing, man.
All the Dallas dudes are huddled around the heater. Bro, and I'm like, oh, man, this. You know?
Yeah. Man, we gonna close out the show tonight, man. I know Marlon. Where you going, Marlon? I know you're going somewhere, dog, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I think I'm going over here to this place called The Other Place on St.
You say the other place?
The Other Place is called The Other Place. Somebody.
Across the river? Across the river?
Nah, I mean, it's St. Bernard, on St. Bernard. St. Bernard.
Okay, St. Bernard. Okay, yeah. All right, everybody. Hey, these are my brothers from day one. God damn. Yeah. I love these cats, man. Love these cats like no other. I do anything for them. And, man, good show. And, hey, keep your head up, brother. Hey, I'll talk to y'all later, man. If y'all want to hang around, we're going to do it after hours. You know, I like doing it after hours.